Hello everyone, and welcome to Arcane Focus D&D for Trials of VinTear, episode 46. I'm your GM Mike, and joining me are my amazing players. Say hi everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. We got Crash.
Hello.
Amber.
Hey.
Nick.
Hi there.
And Titan.
Howdy.
Boy, well, if you're watching this right now, this is all pre-recorded, especially if you're watching on this purple app, so don't forget you can go to our YouTube channel, Arcane Focus D&D, and there you can subscribe and check out all of the VODs, all the past episodes and mini-series. I think by the time this comes out, Covenant Chaos has already ended, and you could watch the entirety of it, and it's fun. You can also see other mini-series and one-shots that we've done, and if you stick around for tomorrow, we have Short Rest, which is a condensed version, a little podcast version of what this episode actually is. So if you don't have 2 hours and you only have 10 minutes, we got you covered. Beyond that, I don't think I have anything else. Now, in terms of the ad read, two things. First and foremost, I wanted to give everyone here something very clever, something semi-funny. I'm never going to call myself funny. A very clever read for Arcane Circle, an all-in-one TTRPG hub that offers everything a GM needs to run their games online. However, I recently just got done reading House of Leaves, and I wanted to somehow transfer that unhinged and unique way of storytelling into this ad read, but sadly I can't. So much like the book, in which you need to buy the physical object, you need to go to arcanecircle.games right now and experience the true features that we have there to offer. That's literally the ad read. Go check out Arcane Circle. By the time that comes out, we've pretty much well established ourselves, and I'm really excited for it. This is recorded in the past. We had some really good updates. There's a lot of cool updates out there. So please go check us out. Secondary, in terms of announcements, still probably way more important than what the ad read was. Though this is being recorded in the past, we just wanted to share some love to our other co-hosts, both Steve and Temple. Last time we saw and connected with them on the channel, they were leaving for very good reasons for an addition to their family, and by the time this is being recorded, we're getting so close to that due date, and we were just real excited. And though this is going to be seen late, we're sending you love. But yeah, I think with all that said and done, you guys ready for a quick recap?
See.
Yeah.
We rejoin our party as they kicked off combat with Phoenix knocking Chapel in the back of the head, causing the wizard tiefling to become stunned. Just as the white Haragon fury of Wakia races towards the party and within Aisha's home, all the while outside, Legati caught wind of several summoned invisible creatures, and it was a back and forth as our party nearly all went down. There were some scary moments of several party members going down, but through sheer perseverance, clever moves and actions, and finally the realization that Wakia was reset, not remembering any of the first interactions that she's had with you guys in the past, the tide slowly began to turn as Chapel teleported away, and Wakia, left confused and betrayed, ran off. A clear sign, and I'll inform everyone here at the party, a clear sign that she is not going back to the forward guards. We revisit the reckoning in Aisha's home as she is tucked away in another room, as currently the battle has ceased. All the summoned creatures have been dissipated. Chapel's gone. Wakia's run off. The front room, as well as a bit of the back area, where the living space is, has been semi-trashed here. Still some pieces of wood from tables and chairs that need to be picked up. But you hear sort of the door open as you see... once again, Aisha sort of sticking out, half-elven form. Are they gone?
They're gone.
Oh. My mother made that chair. You hear
Hero
some...
hesitates to say he can fix it.
One of the three of us should be able to. We all have woodworking tools.
There's a yell from above. Mom, is everything all right? And you see one of her sons, Isa, sort of look down. You see once again the watered elf, or was it watered elf, right? We corrected ourselves.
Sea elf, yeah. They're not Tritons.
Water elf form, leaning over one of the banisters of the top story, kind of leaning up. She looks back quickly, goes, Tell the boys stay upstairs. Forward guard, we're here. He sort of nods and starts to usher the grandsons back into the room. She crunches over plates from the kitchen that where there were fights and magic being thrown about. Anything that was on top of the kitchen counter currently thrown across the floor. You can hear the crunching of boots as you all start to like make your way into the living room as well, and kind of hearing the same thing. Some of you guys nursing wounds, holding heads and other sort of open wounds, as she kind of goes to one of the cushioned chairs and sits down. What was that? What was all that?
I didn't think they'd follow us, at least not that closely. Chapel got kicked out quite literally.
Bye, Chapel.
Watch out.
Teleported away.
Get out of here, Chapel. No one wants you here.
You good, Mike?
Don't worry. Yeah, we're good. We're all still recording on my own end. Hey,
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Arrow will speak up. I take it we don't think the kingdom is going to be paying for this damage the forward guard committed, eh?
No. I'll stay and help you clean up, Aisha. This is on... Oh, I'm just gonna take blame for this one.
Mask is already kind of picking up because they want tea quite badly. And so, like, they have dropped the sun's form the moment he kind of leaned over the banner and kind of resorted back into their, what you guys know as normal look. And is like getting debris off the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll also help pick some stuff up. Mostly like the sharp things, because I have gloves and I'm used to getting my hands cut. So I'll
That's
just
fair.
get the glass one.
Yeah. Workerman's gloves. Just get them all together. I think, Mask, you head over to one of the kitchen counters where there is a teapot and tea set. Some of them looks like it's been jostled, and you sort of start to put them together. Holding by the actual handle, one of the teacups just snaps.
Ooh.
Everyone, it's one of those moments where like it's a quiet, somber moment where everyone's just like, all right, we just better start cleaning. And then you hear a smash of glass and just like...
Oops.
That is a very real moment for me as a person. So I think Mask would probably be like, oh, fuck. It's like,
Don't curse, she's got little children.
sorry.
Baby's gonna learn a new word.
They're upstairs.
Before we got rudely interrupted, sorry. How much do you need to get the hell out of here?
She kind of, you see her almost like trying to process numbers in a moment of sort of being shooken. We have 500 gold pieces saved up, and I think that should be enough to get us a charter ship with a lot of supplies for how long it takes to get to... Honestly, a nomad sounds like the most safer place right now.
I mean, you have his house waiting there. You have his house waiting in Anburn if you want it.
Is Anburn safe?
Depends. If you're in the community, you'll be fine. It's attached to a crazy ass jungle. If you...
I'm gonna take my chances with Nomad. There's not a lot of...
Fair.
No offense, and you've
No,
been
none
very sweet.
taken.
There's not a lot of confidence in that statement.
None taken at all.
I think it's just us. What money we'll have left over is kind of what we're worried about. You know, we have enough to leave today, but I have to think about the next week. So, we'll see. I don't think there's any point in rebuilding.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that he's dead and he's still being a fucking headache.
I don't blame anyone except St. Clair. I think he had a goal and he corrupted those. And Obadiah was just one of the corruptions. I would have offered you a place to stay, but I don't think this is a space that feels comfortable anymore.
I don't think that's smart.
No. I have friends. We'll probably stay over their homes for a day or two, and then charter. I mean, if anyone here knows a sailor for cheap, I would appreciate being directed.
Don't recommend that one dude. And she looks at Arrow.
No. I have a different one. He'll even say it. I have a different one in mind. But before I say that, I completely forgot his name. The guy I sailed in on in episode 1. Did I know where he was going after that?
Yeah, you know that he was going to skirt the northern side of VinTear.
Okay.
But essentially he was trying to make his way to Hellenate, where you currently are. But you just don't know the timetable. So you could, I mean, that's actually a very valuable, like a valuable option is like, hey, if you wait a little bit, if they are not here already, you can look out for these people.
Yeah, okay. Then I will hand over that information.
Captain
What
Marigold,
ship to look
I believe
for.
it's called.
There it is. Yeah. I'll give that to them and tell them if they're not here now, they should be in the next, I don't know, maybe month or so.
Okay. Yeah. We should be able to, that'll give us some time to not live here, maybe at a friend's house, and save up a little bit more funds. That'd be good. Would they give us a good deal for knowing you, or good standing?
Probably best you don't mention my name. Just
The opposite.
say you heard it from someone.
Okay.
They'll like the idea of notoriety.
Okay. That'll work. I think it was, who went down in the fight? I know it was Mask. Mask went down.
I was down and then up, and I ended the fight at 4 hit points.
I think she definitely sees both Legati and Arrow kind of like grabbing onto wounds and like just maybe gritting through teeth of like, okay, probably not the time to oh my woes situation, but I think she does sort of, there's a grandmotherly experience and action that occurs where she sees you guys starting to like struggle. She's like, oh my goodness, hold on. Starts to like do what she can to help. So you kind of like take a rest. She looks to both of you and goes, you two need a rest, and I can't offer that to you, but you need sleep.
Agreed. With my 9 hit points. Agreed.
Truer words were never spoken, my dear lady.
I suggest you spread this between you two, because somebody walking around with this much amount of money, amount of money is an easy target. And Phoenix takes 500 gold from her pouch and hands it to Aisha.
Ooh. I mean, that's you pretty much doubled what she saved.
Yeah.
And I think there is a moment she's like, no, not this much. This is I was trying to save maybe 100 more, but
Just take it.
are you sure?
Yes.
We'll
It's
earn it
the
back.
least I can do for having that. And she remembers who's upstairs. The forward guard follow us, trash your house, and give you some not so great news. It's the least I can freaking do to hopefully get you to a safer place than this.
What's your
And-
last name?
I hear.
Here. You're not like Obadiah.
No.
And you're not like Wakia. So hopefully you strive to be better. And this sort of shows that you have good nature. I didn't ask for this amount, and you gave it. Even after trying to... I want to put it back in your hand. I understand that my safety also is, like, my family's safety, honestly. So I'm not going to deny the gift.
It's the least, and I do mean that. I didn't know what he was into. I didn't know any of this. He told me to stay the hell away from here, and I don't know if he was selfish or actually had, I don't know, a moment of compassion for his family and was like, at the very least, go tell them what happened to me. I can't tell you.
The letters I received, he definitely was regretful, but words mean nothing in terms of years of action.
Well, I suggest, honestly, you guys leave tonight. I don't know.
I'm gonna go. I have to go talk to a friend, see if, and this will help out because I don't want to mooch off them. So,
again, don't just carry it all yourself. Spread it between your sons or something.
No. Boys, kind of yells out. You hear two sons. Go in the shed. Go find some cushion bags, things that don't make. We don't want to make the sound that we're carrying a lot of coin with us. Something muffled. And you hear, yeah, okay, yeah, Mom. Start to rush off. With the sons gone, you hear the grandson starting to like fidget or kind of make sound up there. And she goes, maybe this was just the spark I needed to get going. Maybe I shouldn't. I was waiting to feel comfortable. Maybe it's okay to feel uncomfortable.
Change is uncomfortable sometimes. Doesn't mean it's bad.
Nagata, you hear that? Change is uncomfortable. Do you believe that?
It does mean it's bad. Legati believes that the process of changing is the only time we are actually awake in a meaningful way. And the rest of the time we're effectively just sleeping. And so if we think it's uncomfortable, it's just because our minds are not capable of grasping what is really happening. But he definitely agrees with the second part. It's like, it doesn't mean it's bad. People are scared of it, right? But that's just because it's more comfortable to stay asleep and stay the same.
Yeah. She kind of motions you. I have to go. I have to make sure that they're not trying to escape through the front, through the window.
I mean, I'm got my ass handed to me, but I could probably still catch one.
You guys have done enough.
If you're ever in Anburn, ask for Conleth and Adar. Those are my parents. Just tell them that the Firefly sent you.
Plan F.
Yeah. Worst case scenario. But you'll be welcomed. They're very grateful to Obadiah.
Points to Arrow. Marigold. Conleth. Okay.
Yep. Can't miss it. They're a rowdy bunch, but they'll help you.
She starts to make her way upstairs. Hearing the sound of crunching wood a little bit more. But you guys are left alone downstairs. Do you guys stay here or do you guys try to find a place? You guys, I mean, full disclosure, it was multiple sessions ago.
Yeah.
But you guys did find a place to sleep if you ever came down to like, if you needed to find an inn. There was the Bedrock Bed and Breakfast and the Bricks View Bar. Oh, no, sorry. That's the bar. The Cavern is the inn.
Yeah, that's the creepy one. I think Phoenix is just rapid cleaning with a broom. Like she is speeding through the house, trying to clean everything up.
Legati took 10 minutes and summoned the unseen servant to try to make the area of sand that he like destroyed with erupting earth right outside the door less messed up. So having the unseen servant like push it around so it's not difficult terrain as much as he can before we're ready to get out of here. But Legati's definitely down for actual proper sleep is probably what we all need, no matter what time of day it is.
Yeah.
Then I'll make this simple. Do you guys head out to the bed and breakfast or the inn?
Which one's the less
Arrow
creepy
likes
one?
the sound of the cave.
What was that, Arrow?
Arrow likes the sound of the cave. That sounds fun.
The cavern, yeah. So the inn is the cavern that is built within. There's like this stone sort of entrance that actually goes into the actual ground itself. This is away from the sand, so it's less of like an uneven terrain. It is actually built into the stone of the flooring, and from I think it was Arrow was the one who actually started to scour the city, or maybe it was Legati. I forget which. It's been so long.
I think it was Legati.
You scoured the space and saw that the cavern was built into the actual wall and flooring. It went down for a bit and it had all these like bright, I want to say like near teal colored crystals that give off this illumination and almost sing. It is the part of the decorum here where it's like this arcane singing chorus of crystals and light. You didn't get too far in, so you don't know what the actual like interior looks like, but you did see like people were coming in and out for like regular rest or relaxation. The bedrock bed and breakfast does not share the same kind of values of like the stone structure. It is very much a simplistic looking bed and breakfast that does have the view of the Brixit View ocean. So, 2-story, you can imagine the first story is where all the dinner and breakfast, or the breakfast, the meals are have, and the second story is where all the sleep is.
That sounds cool.
Rock or ocean view? I'll take either.
Which one are we going to?
I'll roll for it.
You want to roll for it?
Yeah, I think that's the best idea. A Mask, having not seen either, wants the ritziest, but doesn't know which one is the ritziest.
That's fair. Yeah. All right. Then I will ask, you know what, since you haven't been here yet, and, honestly, Mask, your whole point here is to suss out the entire town, or any town you find yourself in. Why don't you roll me a d20?
19.
19. To the cavern we go.
Rocks, 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 rocks.
There are stairs that lead downwards inside of this cavern as you're sort of entering this mouth against one of the stones that start to go in a de-escalation down. You are seeing numerous, you're getting the hues of blue on you as you start to walk down. You can see that there is shines of yellow and orange as the stairwell evens out and goes forward. You're passing by folks that are coming across on the other side, you're kind of crisscrossing. Well dressed, at least the folks who are walking past you. You see there's almost like a faux dwarven royalty. It almost looks like this person dressed up for the occasion. It doesn't look like they dress up here. You can tell there are smudges on the shirt. They're on the edge of the cuffs. It's not as clean as it would be. So definitely it's been worn multiple times or hasn't been well taken care of, or it's not being used at all. And you enter in this grand lobby with numerous pillars that hold open this dome-like structure. And there are caverns built into the actual, the inside the cavern, the inn, that lead to different locations, whether that is to stay and sleep or there are amenities that they provide. But there is a giant counter up in front. And it looks like most of the staff, if not all of them, are of dwarven species. There are, different dwarven folks here. Blonde hair, tied up into a braid. Kind of this large mustache, almost handlebar. I want to say a female version of Hulk Hogan in his heyday. You see that blonde hair pulled back as she kind of goes behind the counter. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the cavern. Is see 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking for 4.
Mask is slowly standing. I have 6 hit points. Like,
Yeah.
but they're very well aware of the fact that this is like a nice establishment, and so even with like the probably pretty obvious bruises and blood, they like straighten their outfit and try to stand up and try to walk straight and like confidently in, but like
Dust off your shoulder a little bit.
It's that little limp that happens when you're just like, I stubbed my foot and I don't walk the same anymore.
Just lie and say
Likewise,
that.
on the way in, passing that faux dwarven royalty, I'll like do a kind of a double take and be like, "Oh, it's this kind of place," and I'll use my clamored armor to make me look a little bit more fancy. Also, walking a little bit more straight. I have more hit points. I'm still at 24, but not quite as bad off. And also, I'll take off my hat now that I'm underground and I'm not bothered by the sun anymore. And it's just like a sigh of relief as we enter the
squinting in the
shade.
sunlight for so long, and finally you go indoors, and you're like, oh my! I don't have like the headache in my head anymore. It's great.
Yeah, he
how
feels
does
like a new man.
how does Phoenix and Legati enter? You guys do anything, or you're just like, I
Oh
enter
no,
as I am?
I'm not getting in that fucking dress. Like, I just took my licks. I'm good.
Legati has been using the spell Mending over and over again to fix up the probably bunch of places his clothes got all messed up by getting his butt kicked repeatedly. So just like not kind of oblivious to what's going on and like pointing and mending, like, all right, get the hat a little bit better and everything. It's not cleaner, but the holes and dents and everything are getting repaired slowly.
Then this dwarven woman behind the counter immediately locks eyes with you, Arrow, being the more dashing, dressed individuals within the within your party. Goes, a party of 4 you're looking for?
That's right. And I'm gonna kind of like look to Mask with this kind of desperation of, please don't make me do the talking. Please don't make it be me.
Mask will like be like leading at this point and like at you. And like take a deep breath and stand up and be like, yes, my dearest lovely young lady. There are 4 of us. We need some rooms and some nourishment, a healing potion, sleep, and like
Well, we certainly could provide board and room. Get your sleep, obviously. We do have our a restaurant found inside here. If you feel like you'd like to eat, if you are looking for some relaxation, extra ways to relax, we have a hot springs underneath here. A bit of a hot bath provided, communal, of course. We also provide room service if that's also something you're interested in. And she starts to pull out like pamphlets, and you see that each of the activities or amenities that she's telling you have an extra charge. And she's like, we also have package deals, obviously. If you feel like you're going to stay with us for longer than 2 nights, we have a great deal going on right now. The longer you stay, obviously, we provide you with a bigger discount.
Mask will like take the pamphlet and as they do kind of pat her hand a little bit and be like, you just said all of the best words. We'll start with the rooms and go a la carte. I'm not sure how long we'll be here.
Do you feel like joining our membership?
After a night's rest, ask me again, because maybe. But let's... do you guys divvy up rooms? Because Mask has never really, like, stayed...
I know you keep staying in the room with us.
Right. Yeah, a la carte. Sure.
Can Legati insight this lady to figure out if she hates us
really
and or if there's a way to get a secret discount and to burn some of my disadvantage from my luck stone because I have 2 of those I need to burn.
Yeah, go ahead and burn a disadvantaged insight check.
Ooh, I rolled
want to insight so bad.
People who look bloodied out of their minds.
Yeah, so with my disadvantage, that's a 17. That was a
That's
shockingly good
really
roll.
good.
Yeah.
I don't think you think you start to look at her face change immediately the moment that Mass is like, we'll do a la carte, and kind of in a very sly and very great way of like let's not talk about the added charges. Let's just do what we need to do. This is an individual who looks like customer service just clicked in of, oh, I recognize the clientele that I'm working with here. They may be cheap. It doesn't look like she hates you. She just recognizes what is happening here through the in between lines of a conversation. All right. I mean, I will say that you, with your, I think it was your mother who was the teacher. I think there might have been moments where like your mom must have taken you out some places, probably in your younger years, and I think you recognize there's always a chance to get upgrades. It's just how you say it, how you present it. Now this is the airliner problem of like, what do you say to get the upgrade?
Arrow will speak up.
Oh.
Against all better judgments, he will open his mouth to try to like, he'll put a hand on Mask's back and be like, if you couldn't tell, we've had quite the difficult afternoon. We've been robbed, so we're a little bit low on the coin as far as that goes, but if you could pity us a little bit, we'll handle things as they come. We need to regather our supplies, make sure we have everything else still in place.
Roll me a deception check.
Help.
Mask will also doodle the sign of the Raven's Kiss on an edge of the pamphlet. In close enough proximity that if she's looking, it either looks like a doodle, or
could have been significantly worse. That was a flat 10.
Well done.
And just so I can get clarification for Mask, you are doing the doodle of a Raven's Kiss, and are you showing that slightly towards this woman?
Just at like, you know, she handed us the pamphlets. I imagine that I'm still kind of like laying on the desk. And so I'm like this. And so, yeah, if she looked down, it would be visible. So,
Legati, I'm going to keep your insight roll going forward on this one. Does not recognize the doodle. Is not a Raven's Kiss member.
Out of curiosity, how much is the friggin' Steam?
We'll get in a second.
I am the hot spring, but I mean,
she does look over to Arrow, who's talking about how he just got robbed, or the party got robbed and everything. And she goes, "Oh, okay. Well, each night is fairly substantial. So if this may not be the right place for you, there is a place I would recommend if you are lacking coin. It's called the Rock Bottom. It's
hardly lacking. Let's talk price first. We'll see what we can manage with what little measly coin we have left." And he will pull out his coin pouch, which has over 700 gold in it. Just to flex a little bit.
I think that alone, she goes, do you see that she was about to like call over security, not to like throw you out, but just be at standby? Her thought process was, oh no, a bunch of people who cannot afford to be here are going to start coming over here to be like, give me discounts. But the moment you put the coin bag on, she kind of like stops security. She's like, of course, we can always talk. Absolutely. Well, let's see. Each night, we charge about 6 gold pieces per room, per night. We actually have added amenities. So if you'd like to take part in the hot springs, that is an extra 7 gold pieces. We provide everything that's needed. It's all part of one single package. Depending on how many uses you have or what you'd like to do in the hot springs, how many visits you'd like to have, as well as how long you are staying here, we can work on a discount.
I see. And how many beds are in each room? Again, we're trying to be a little tight on coin.
We offer 3 types. We have the single room, double queens, and then we have a full suite.
What do you think? And he'll look to the rest of the party.
The suite actually sounds nice. That would each give us, and Mask will like be like pulling out their purse and be like, I definitely want to hit the hot springs as well. And if there's a pass, we should probably go for that. So, Sweetna Hot Springs?
And
Will
how
the
long
suite be enough to house the 4 of us?
Yes. There are 2 beds, and they're all couches that can be extended.
Perfection.
That is going to be 6 gold pieces was for the single, and it starts to go up from there. The suite, however, that does go for 12 per night.
We'll have it done.
So 12 gold pieces. How many nights would you be staying with us?
Let's just start with the 1. Can we extend tomorrow?
Of course, we absolutely can. There would be no discount for added rooms, added nights, but we can always work on that when we talk about it.
Fair. And then by tomorrow, we'll know if it's going to be a several-day excursion or if we will continue on our travels in a very important business from here on out.
And then all of you will be taking part in the hot springs. I can cut you all a deal for people for 20 gold pieces.
So 20 plus the 12 you said?
Correct. So that'll be 32, which, I mean, full disclosure, when it comes to gold, I know we kind of hand them out like candy. To a farmer or someone working in the mines, 5 gold is great. It's like $500.
Yeah, Arrow is greatly pained by the prospect of it, but he will pull out 32 gold and just toss it on the table.
Ramon, do you mind please getting the bags? Do you have any bags? Anything you
My bag's like slung on me. I'm good. I can carry myself.
This peaky-looking young dwarven fellow kind of rushes over really quick and goes, "I got your bags. Everyone, I'll just take it here."
Legati probably has something you can carry.
Yeah,
I also have a big bag of all of the things that I've refused to let go of over this adventure.
This guy is babyface, big biceps, just.
I think Phoenix is like, good job, man. Whatever you're doing.
All I do is lift bags.
Mask is gonna get a little flirty and be like, I'm a bag. Could you carry me?
Lord, you really did get hit too hard.
Probably. Is this HR appropriate? And looks over to the woman behind the counter and goes,
Listen, I'll give you 5 gold if you carry them.
I'm gonna do it for the tip.
I'll give him 5 gold.
Puts all the bags in one hand and just biceps up. And he's a dwarven folk, so it's not like you lifted 5 feet up. You went 2.5.
I owe them, this just makes up for making Hornboy run away. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Starts to walk you towards the suite, in which you are going through sort of narrow cavern, seeing the crystalline structure around you, sort of separated by rock, until finally you're going through numerous hallways until you reach a singular door far at the end of a corridor, opening it up, and it is a gorgeous suite with it looks like a fruit basket on one of the counters. There is a chocolate on every pillow. There is 2 beautiful couches separated by a coffee table in the middle. So it's got like a sitting space and a separate room for sleeping where there are 2 queen beds. The only problem here, which I think anyone who's ever been in any kind of hotel room, there's no windows because you're underground. So it kind of feels claustrophobic. It's kind of hard not to shake that feeling, but there are these beautiful crystalline designs on the rooftop that kind of give a little bit of color and differ from the stone.
Arrow will immediately fall back first onto one of the couches, and he looks like he's in paradise.
He puts you down, Mask. Here's your bags, puts in the closet, and just stands there.
I already gave it to him. I gave it to him to walk up.
Oh, I'll take it. Thank you so much. Please enjoy your stay. Close the door.
I was like, I already marked it. That's all. I was like, I gave it to him to get them up the stairs or whatever we went up.
Mask will sprawl on the other couch next to Arrow. Like, just too exhausted even tell that there might be anything weird.
How far is it for, like, the mosaic part? Like, how high?
Oh, for the crystals?
Mm-hmm.
Not that high. Honestly, it looks like it's part of the attraction or part of like the design here is that you can literally go up to one of the crystals and touch it. It's within reaching range.
I'm gonna go up and touch it.
You know the wine glasses you've seen videos where people like start to move their thumb or the finger on it and it starts to sing.
Oh, the Meow Wolf thing? The singing crystal?
A little bit. Well, the Meow phone you have to actually yell into a hole.
Yeah, you do have to yell into the
you
ether.
just move your finger across one of the edges of the crystal lines and it just starts to give a soft hum. And you start to see all of the little sparse crystalline designs that are in this entire suite start to blink softly.
I think she's just trying to make a beat because this kind of reminds her of the volcano a little
The
bit.
door opens. Or at
Much
least
nicer.
There's a knock at the door.
Oh, shit. Did I touch something I wasn't supposed to?
Room service, you called?
Oh, shit. That's what that does.
Mask, like, gets up and runs over, throws open the door.
Anything we can get you, folks?
Tea, creamer, sugar,
Food.
biscuits. Mask will then, like, look back.
Would you like us to put it on your room?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be
look.
lovely.
Right away. Goes off.
Note to self, don't touch this. Sorry.
Mask has
Something.
no clue what actually happened.
My bad.
I'm not going to replay the whole scene, but eventually food does come. I'll say anyone who wants to, with the little things that you just asked for, just mark off 3 gold.
I'll do it.
Perfect. Even for tea, it's like, it's a hotel. They're going to charge you up the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This is
$6 for water.
yeah.
God
Arrow
damn.
has been trying to be a little bit more stingy with money, but he is currently more so reverting back to beginning of campaign of just blow it all. I don't care. I'm tired. I'm hurt, and I want to lay down.
Financially unsound Arrow returns.
We're back. We're back, baby. It's been a long day.
I'm gonna go
Is
to
it-
the hot spring.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
After
so-
the food comes and Mask
Yeah.
gets a little rejuvenation with the tea and biscuits, they will also actually, before they go, instead of changing their bathing suit, they just change themselves.
So useful.
We need a bathing suit? I'm just gonna... Well...
The hot
But
spring.
because Phoenix is
50-50.
going, they're gonna go feminine, right? Like it's be part of the party. So exactly.
I'm good. I got wraps underneath this, but I mean, I don't really give a shit, so it's fine.
Is the joke we have off camera canonical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only Mike knows that joke.
Yep.
Arrow probably knows it by default. I'm just gonna say it that.
Legati, you're gonna go rest at the or relax in the hot springs, or just spend some time in the room for a bit.
Yeah, Legati's good with the room. Legati has once you write a letter, I don't know how mail works.
We
Fair.
If
can
I wanted
hand
to
wave it.
get a letter to the folks at the Bordeaux, is that a possible thing to do?
I think that's you can actually leave the letter at the counter.
Okay.
And they will have they have a mailing service. So the way that I run most mailing things is I kind of hand wave it, especially because there are sort of major inns where people sleep.
Yeah.
Unlike here in the States where you should not be getting mail at a hotel.
That does happen. I've had to
That
do it
does
for
happen.
work.
Business wise, it happens a lot, and this is business.
Yeah.
This is this is reckoning.
Don't
business.
sign your real name, Legati.
Well, I'm gonna sign it as the Revelator, but they'll know.
Oh,
They'll know who it is.
very cool.
Yeah, I wanna write a letter addressed to the plant guy at the Bordeaux.
Christoph.
I forget his
Christoph, yeah.
name. Yeah, I'm gonna address it to him. I mean, I'm sure it will arrive. Most likely, it will arrive after Wakia gets there. But just telling, like, if she does go there, what we saw as far as the story of her being reset and everything. Also, like enclosing a sub letter that he can give to the newspaper to be published from the Revelator, because I want to tell everyone.
I gotta write this down.
Yeah. The forward guard people, they're resetting or wiping memories of the people they bring back to life. And to test it, talk to anyone that has been brought back to life via the forward guard and see if you notice any holes or weirdness in their memories. They're manipulating people. They cannot be trusted, and they will be brought to an end. Justice will be done. You know, some vague threats. But mostly, I want people to start asking. I want to make it more difficult for the forward guard to keep doing what they're doing. I want this information to be out there.
I'm surprised you're not mentioning they're faking a war.
The forward guard will remember this.
Yeah,
of course they will.
I mean, the war thing, I don't feel like I have solid evidence for yet, other than we heard it.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sure
gonna
we'll
put
get
Aisha in trouble again.
Yeah, we'll work on that. But the this stuff, it's like I want anybody who has been brought back, I want them to start questioning whether they have been reset. I want there to be suspicion around the resurrection process. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing instead of hot spring. And then I am sleeping.
Okay. As for the rest of our party who are going to the hot springs, and Arrow, I didn't catch if you were going as well. Valid. It is a communal hot springs where it's very like the outer rim of the pools where people sort of slip into the underground hot springs. It's very jagged and a little rough, but once you get inside, it's very like the smooth out, like almost geode crystals, where it's like it's kind of smooth to the touch. People are kind of getting in there. There are these special, like they look like the crystalline crystals on the top, but they are differently colored. One is like this dark blue. The other one is this bright orange. You see there is an elvish man who is just enjoying his time. Steps into one of the pools as you're watching from afar, kind of shivers, signifying it's a bit cold, reaches over to the orange crystal, and you start to see steam start to release from one of the like waterfalls that is releasing some of the water, and it starts to bubble and get warm. Slinks down, elven form a little bit more. Like he's like a high elf, you know. He's not a blue collar worker like you are, Arrow. So very like
We stick.
soft skin, going too hot, and goes for the dark blue, and it starts to cool down a little bit.
All right. Yeah, I'll wash off if I can. I assume they have some sort of like bathing stuff on the side. Wash off all the blood and dirt.
Yeah.
And then also sit in, regardless of temperature.
You probably sit down to like. There's also a pretty well built individual. There's this guy who sits there, who has this air of I'm a masculine man, and as you sit down, like I don't give a damn, and start to like show open wounds and show that you've actually seen some action. He's like, whoa, shit, like wow. Crazy.
He also... So now he's been set with an issue of, do I leave the glove on my hand in this hot spring like a weirdo, or do I take it off and show it to everyone like a weirdo? I think he's gonna take the risk and just look weird.
I think the guy looks to you and goes, where'd you get all the scars?
Sorry. Phoenix does laugh. Audibly laugh.
Undead starfish.
Whoa.
Zombie. Forward guard. And
Wait,
he'll
you
start
fought
like
the
pointing off.
forward
Incidental.
Oh, you were there was a fight and you saw it and you got it. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I was caught in the crossfire a little bit, but
He has a washing glove as he's sort of talking to you.
yeah, I'll just chat with the guy. I don't mind.
I'm just looking at Mask. I'm like standing in a corner with Mask and being like, I don't know etiquette for this. Also, I kind of make my own hot spring, so I don't want to sit next to that dude, the one that like kept changing the temperature. I might barbecue him.
Mask has settled for like looking like the mix between Phoenix and Arrow. So
Whoa, rad.
so like night elf, dark skin, curvy, like not super skinny, but like curvy body, but with like fire genasi hair.
Wow.
And they're very like okay with being naked.
Okay.
Yeah. You step out with a new form set as Phoenix. You're like, I don't know about that guy. And you look over to the elven man who's going, too cold.
Mask, you really gotta warn somebody. I mean,
Sorry.
but heads up, I'm about to be butt naked in 2.5 seconds would have helped. All right.
Fair. Let's hop into the water and find one you can boil for both of us.
I mean, Phoenix is gonna go over there with her wraps on at least,
Sure.
and then she'll take them off.
Arrow, do you? I think you said you were going to go with the glove off.
I'm gonna
Or
keep the
on.
glove on, and I'll
on.
pretend like it's also a washing glove.
They
Smart.
they provide you different things. Like you could grab a washing glove. Like there are lotions and other stuff to clean. So you have a glove.
Oh, we'll do that then.
Yeah.
Genius.
I've seen it on an infomercial. A washing glove.
Yeah.
What you meant.
Yeah. I'll say, unless you guys have anything you'd like to discuss or do during this time, you're able to fully have a full rest.
Sweet.
During a clear wash. Legati, you're able to go downstairs or go towards the counter, hand the letter with the dual letters inside, head back, and just knock out. So again, if anyone else wants to interrupt, you obviously can. But in the meantime, enjoy your full rest.
I think for flavor and for logistics, while we're like in the bathhouse, I am gonna switch seasons with the full rest, because I feel like some armor would be good. So we're going to winter, guys. And you kind of watch as Mask's kind of like relaxing and hanging out. You still see that seasonal tattoo, irregardless of the change, and the missing tooth, irregardless of the change. So even though she is now half dark elf, fire genasi, and full female body, yeah, she's still missing the tooth, the incisor, and she still has this beautiful like floral tattoo. And you see it go from like that beautiful like spring and flowering to like a winter scene where the tree is bare and there's kind of like magical snowflakes coming down her arm. And she kind of like shivers at the end of it, and you kind of see that like the same magic that you've associated when you see spring and fall. And now it's like snowflakes kind of like shift off of her, even though she's sitting with Phoenix in a sweltering hot pool.
Sorry. I gotta make it
she's here
colder.
for it.
I gotta make my hair blue, but that's just gonna make it hotter, so I don't think that's gonna really help you out.
And Bask is good. She might like as like in the feminine form be like toe in and whoo, and then like go full in. She's there. She's like, oh, Phoenix.
I don't know how I'm gonna get out because I've had to take my wraps out, so you can just stand in front of me.
Okay.
No one. I mean, it's a communal bathhouse. It's very Roman-esque, where like people are nude. It's not a.
Phoenix is not used to that, though.
That's true. It's probably super weird for you. People are just walking around. Yeah, people are weird. You still have that elven guy who's being very weird. There's still like the macho man who's just like trying to flex when he's like washing, and it's like no one cares. No one cares in this space.
I equally try and flex when he flexes because I got abs and I can do it better.
You see, like, goes, nice, bro. Very cool. What? Every morning?
Pretty
Leg day?
much. At least.
Hell yeah. Every morning. Don't stop.
This dude's weird. I whisper that to Mask. I forget that guys have a competition thing about this.
looks over Arrow. This one knows what I'm talking about.
He does kind of like lean over onto his knee and just will also kind of flex his arm and like look at it and be like, yeah, I guess. I guess every morning, every day at least.
It's more of like an emotional stress moment. You're like every day it's a thing.
That just so happens to be a thing.
It's like this happens on its own. I have no part in this.
I wish it wasn't an everyday thing, honestly.
I could go for one day.
For a clear question for you guys, I know we're sort of jumping back and forth, but for when you guys do wake up and you are able to enjoy that long rest, is there any direction for you guys? Are we still planning to go to the Iron Bar Heights, or is there another locale in mind?
Iron Bar Heights is where the ice devil thingy is, right?
Yes, yeah.
Should we double check for health potions before we go?
That's probably not a bad idea. And
In case we didn't wipe them out completely.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's always a good idea.
And now that they're more themselves, irregardless of form, they also probably would try to subtly get some information just out of like the hotel about like amenities and, notable clients and
Roll me persuasion check. The DC for notable clients is going to be very high. A business would not do well if it just shared all the information. But amenities, they'll give you a list of things, even though you were not the one to flaunt the coin.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Wow.
I think what they give away is, I think it's less of like, give me information on the clientele, but it's more like, have there any, like, I think even shops would be like, has there been any celebrities who've eaten here or gone here? It's like very like Pink's located here in LA. It's like, oh, a lot of celebrities come here.
Here's our wall.
What was that? Yeah,
Here's our wall.
Look at the wall we have here. Amenities, obviously they have the mineral hot springs, which you guys just enjoyed. They have room service. They have sound therapy found here with all the crystals. So you can sit down and they'll sort of do a sound therapy for you. They have a lot of ways to just relax and enjoy, kind of like hot stone massage situation. Everything is stone themed here. Anything
It's ojo caliente.
It's very good. Yeah.
Love that.
In terms of clientele who've been here, I think they do mention that I think what they were like, yeah, we serve the mayor comes here. We serve them. This used to be, and they like an illustration of Boris, the leader of the forward guard. And it's like, he's been here once, and as you can tell by the illustration, the paper, it's old. So it's like he was here 15 years ago, and we're still riding that coattail. No recent celebrities. I think they like pull for ideas. They're like, Ket Torachet, the foreman of the SETI iron mills stays here. This is his premier choice. So
That's who we know, right?
That you do know or Ket, yeah. Because we serve a lot of really important clientele, and we're just really lucky to have you here.
Yes, you are.
Are you looking to spend? Would you like to buy another day? Do you want to?
No, my friends and I do think
okay,
that
good to know.
And Mask dismissed as fast as they do. Like, they were very much going to like give concentrate to that. It was just like, oh yeah, no, bye.
Does she work on commission or something? What's with the attitude? Like, it's not how front desk staff is supposed to behave.
They get it every time they upsell.
Yeah.
It's like, did you sign a new credit card for them too? It's like, yes, I did. Oh, that met your quota.
That scam. Ugh.
Why they wanted to know about the membership points,
Yeah. Sure you want to join a membership? Perfect. I'm assuming we're going to the mines. Although you wanted to buy or look around for some healing potions.
Yep.
Anyone who wishes to attempt to do this, roll me an investigation check.
Well, I'll do that so I can burn my other disadvantage.
Okay.
Can I help?
I was going to say,
anybody else want to do it completely separately from Legati?
Oh.
If I assist him, can I make it flat for Legati?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
I'll go with Legati.
Yeah.
Great.
Mask
Ooh.
is distracted.
I rolled a 1 flat. I have +7, but yeah, critical fumble on that.
Uh-oh.
Can I try my baby dice?
You could try your baby dice.
I still need them.
It sounds like also Arrow, you were not Arrow, Mask, you were.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to plus a rock.
We're bad
17.
at shopping.
I think that's I mean, the fact that you had Arrow helping you, Legati,
You
it could be
did.
a moment where you're just like, it should be at the general shop, and someone else goes, it should be at the herbalist shop, and it's like you spend enough time to argue where you're like, you've gone to both and you just missed out.
Whoops.
Maybe the others will have better luck.
What'd you get, Phoenix?
17.
17.
She already went in the direction she was supposed to go.
One of the alchemist shops that are found here, they do have 2 healing potions.
100.
100.
I ain't even gonna try and talk about it. Be like, listen, I'm gonna be broke as shit, but that's okay.
We're burning money in this city.
Mm-hmm.
Someone ain't taking it.
All right. Standard ones?
Remember when you guys spent 3 gold pieces on a chicken leg or something?
I don't even know if that was worth it. It was
turkey
mainly
leg? I
off
think it was
bone.
Moore's actually.
No, that was Mask and I.
I did
oh,
too.
Oh no, Moore spent money on a magic
Bubbles.
bubble thing. Bubble lights
Yes.
that he then had to give away.
Okay. And Mark.
2 healing potions.
Yay.
Heading towards the mines. Let's see here. You start to see this mining village of stone and wood, of sort of that deep brown from the actual like savanna trees that are found here. And as you start to go up a path that is on the side of the Iron Bar Heights, you see it there. It is clearly trudged out. There are like wheel tracks of carts that would bring materials down from the mountain or up, depending on what is needed. There is very little like trees found here in the Iron Bar Heights. It doesn't look like there's like a lot of not a lot of soil. Essentially, it's all stone and ore and metal. That not a lot of growth happens here. There are patches of growth that occur, but slowly as you start to make your way up, there are patchworks of rust red and sooty black, and it is there are like very like obfuscated looking thin, very thin green, like ored green vines that crest across some of the stone here. The further you start to go up, you can definitely start to see like the sunrise for the morning, sort of cresting over the horizon, over the water. There's a constant low rumble that seems to vibrate up from the ground, and the distant echoes of mining operations happening up here. There are like hand crank machines, grumbled laughter as you start to get higher and higher, and worker songs are being heard. As you can hear the sound of just, if anyone's ever been a quarry where you just hear like there's metal and movement and stone being cracked against the floor constantly. It's very kind of annoying being up here. A lot of the workers, as you start to get a better view, there's like a little encampment up here, so the workers don't have to go down the mountain and up the mountain and down the mountain, up the mountain. They kind of like, there's like half the time is spent up here. So there are tents, there are temporary housing found here on like wooden planks, very rickety, not very safe, but it gets the job done. A lot of the workers here have cotton in their ears, just to sort of protect themselves. You are walking past a couple dragonborn humans, mainly dwarven kind, are trying to like walking back to back. You're kind of like having to stop. It's very New York, where you're like step. Someone crosses the way and they're like out of the way. And they're carrying something as you just stop and you're like, all right, fair. Inside of this sort of this little sort of makeshift town, sort of the mining village, you see that there is this coppered scale dragonborn very large built, about 6'5", very tall individual, kind of rushes forward. You can sort of hear the thuds from the scaled footsteps as he races over to you guys. Hi, just observation. It's very teeny voice coming from this large figured body. You don't look like you look way too clean. You may have taken the wrong turn.
We're supposed
Should
to
have seen
meet
us yesterday.
here? Yeah.
Oh. You new workers here? Always use an extra hand.
We didn't really think of a cover story, did we?
No, I thought we were supposed to meet Ket here. No? Or talk to him or something, like to be let in there?
What was that?
We know Ket.
Oh, the foreman.
Yeah, he actually told us to come here to help out a friend, I guess.
All right, yeah. Follow me. He should be in his office. Kind of walks you in, and you're passing by folks who have like almost like gurneyed designed, sort of like leather bound things that are holding rocks, and they sort of motion them over to like a mine cart and dumps them into the cart. His first time in the SETI iron mines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, grand. Careful, don't watch your step there. There's pitfalls everywhere. You gotta make sure that there's uneven terrain. There's a lot of work happening here. Smash rocks and the sort. By the way, I'm Clemish. Pleased to meet you all. Buddies call me Clem.
Pleasure, Clem.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Pleasure. Hey, he kind of yells at some of the folks. Careful there. We don't got ladders to go back down. Things are happening so quick around here. You said how'd you meet Ket?
Unusual circumstance. A friend through a friend.
Oh, we like friends of friends. Don't mind me asking, are you here because of the cold vein?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right.
Oh, grand. Well, we would love to see what's inside there. Obviously, we don't want to lose any workers. Good to know that people here are a little bit more brave than we.
Experienced with oddities.
Oh, cool. Makes their way inside. You're actually inside the mines now. You sort of go underground. The flickering of your hair, sort of like the slips of fire from your hair, Phoenix. So you can see like the soft red orange glow off some of the cavern walls. People are still moving back and forth. Soot and rock and dirt, caked individuals walking back and forth. You see Clem brings you over to this inside, like an internal home that was built here that's made out of like metalled like sheets and stone. It doesn't look well put together, but it's here. It looks more well put together than the actual hovels outside, I should say. You see Clem gets up to the door and knocks on it. Hey, foreman, you got friends here for the cold vein? Foreman? Cat, wake up! Here. He's right inside. I'm opening the door now. Yeah, let him in. Opens the door, walking in very disheveled.
Does he fit in there?
Huh?
Does he fit in there?
Clem? He doesn't walk inside.
Okay.
He stands outside. Hey, go ahead.
Thank you.
You see, waking up, the blonde hair, stubble, white, kind of real wrinkles across the forehead. You see Ket. It goes less put together than when he met Lorraine, the blue dragon.
Yeah.
Well put together back then. Now, not so much. I remember some of your faces. Hello. Oh, you made it. Hey, Grant. Oh, do you want some? I got whiskey. Feel like liven up a bit. I love that. Hey, Grant. Gets a cup. Sees that there's like some sand in it, and literally like some dirt, and just gets a cloth, like his part of his shirt, just a little bit. There you go.
Cheers. And he's very used to this.
I was gonna say this probably.
I was like, Mask was like,
Matt just holds it a little far from himself.
There you go. Just gotta get the sand off. A little bit of the sun. It does you well. It does good. It's good minerals.
in this moment, I'm glad I don't drink. Anyway,
Already sipping.
I haven't seen you all since I saw Lady Lorraine and a shard. Your friends, yeah.
we've had a little bit
Kind
of arrangement, moving
Okay.
people around. This is
Arrangement.
Mask. This is Kit.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, pleasure.
Mask
Hello.
is still looks like a mix between Arrow and Phoenix.
Oh,
Not our love child. Not our love child.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah,
This one's
no.
already grown.
You gotta believe me.
You don't look old enough to be a parent.
thank God. I mean, nothing.
You know? Aaron also goes, "Mm."
Ket, pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Mask.
Might trip
Looking
Kuiper
at
up though.
this guy, like Mask has never run into him before, and obviously he was more put together. Does this look like a functioning alcoholic?
No, it does not look like a functioning alcoholic. This looks like someone who takes their rest very seriously.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Play hard, work hard, play hard.
He's giving you guys the good glasses. He's like, I'm a good host. I'm a good
The
host.
good glasses with
Which
the
fits
dust
well
in them.
because this guy does it. From what the rest of the party knows, is that he does rub elbows with some really important people. So he at least he has the knowledge of how to present himself and how to behave in front of guests.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And Mask will like politely sip, and just be like, "It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for the hospitality."
Of course. I apologize for the wariness. When I incurred during the awareness I incurred during my trip to Outslock, put me on a bit of a flight of responses, even in front of the good lady, Lorraine. Did you agree to get here? I don't remember too much of the conversation.
Well, we agreed to help Kuiper, yeah.
Oh, good. Kuiper, good lad. That'd be great. It'd be good to have some extra eyes in there.
How's that going? Because it's been how long since we've been?
Oh,
You-
yeah. We've had a bit of a mix-em-up. Bit of a problem. I wouldn't say problem. Things happen.
I mean, Ice Devil, and it's wreaking havoc. I imagine it's not going well.
Well, I mean, I have not been through the portal. Actually, I've never seen it.
Probably for the best.
But yeah, what Kuiper once told, when he came through the cold vein, right? So we're going through, whenever you're making tunnels, right? Occasionally, some of the gravel, some of the stones, some of the soot collapses, and you'll see that there are these little indentation things you have to squeeze through. We don't generally go down them. It's not safe. You have to put up structures. You have to put up barriers. It's gotta be safe for folks to come down here. Come down with explosives. Come down with fire, pickaxe, and all that. Kuiper squeezed through one of those little cracks, and that's where he told us he came through a portal. And we've never seen the likes of him, so we kind of just inclined to believe. He also was well dressed in a way that I've never seen it, so it seemed like he's telling the truth. So that crack, that vein. We recently had a bit of a malfunctioning with one of the neighboring tunnels. Shifted our vines pretty well. So it's still there. I just don't know if anything's been shifted.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
We'll
Besides,
figure it out.
you all have good heads on your shoulders. Besides, last Kuiper told me is that the portal's still open. So it's good. That's great. It means you can get through it if you want to do that. Don't know why you would.
How did he tell you exactly?
He said that he walked through the portal and the portal was still open. I asked him what does that mean, he walked through a portal, and he said it's a tear in something, and he walked through it, and I said, is it still there? And he said, yeah, it's still there. So I went, oh, wow. What's it look like? And he said, blue.
blue.
Did Kuiper explain that it is like a rift, right? I thought he did. Maybe not.
You get a sense that even though you could imagine Kuiper being a well-informed and handled himself very delicately, you get a sense that maybe Ket did not fully grasp it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're unsure whether or not it's been fully explained.
He made it sound
like
like a different plane, is how he explained it
Black in the teeth.
to me. Because the whole like whatever name he called me, Amber doesn't remember. I'm sure Phoenix does.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
No, I'm saying he's made it sound like a different plane of existence. Like,
Well, he told me it was like a door. So
Portal, a tear, a rift, that all sounds like something to a plane that is not our own.
there you go. That's the words.
It's not often I hear about tears into another dimension.
Wow.
I'm kind of excited to see it.
Does sound like we just need to go take a look. The fine gentleman seems to have limited knowledge, as he himself has not seen it. And as Kuiper is not here, we cannot get any more information from him. So, I would say lead the way. Let's take a look ourselves.
Of course. Takes one big swig.
Yeah, I'll finish mine.
You might want to lick the lips, son. It's a bit of a soot sight there. It's great.
Figure it
Like it's
out.
like, have you ever eaten a sandwich with like if you gone to the beach or something, and you get a little bit of sand, and you could like hear the crunch in the back of you're like, does not feel good.
What is it?
Thought it was dust, not sand.
No, I was saying.
It's probably rock.
It's probably rock. I'm glad I didn't drink any.
Exits out.
Minerals.
Bit of mineral. Clem is there going, you going to the frozen vein? We're not calling it something crazy like that, all right? It's a good name. I'll give you that. It's not ours. We don't know what it's all about, all right? Besides, I wanted to be the one to name it.
I think if we go in it and make it back alive, I think we get to name it.
We'll go 50-50. Well, you think of a word, and I'll think of a word. We'll just smash those words together.
I like that.
If it makes sense.
Vein.
I don't want to
Have fun with the adjective.
He also chooses vein. So now it's the vein.
Vein.
Yeah. Don't give me the name yet. Don't give me the word yet. We'll do the 1, 2, 3 after you come back alive.
Thanks.
Legati's going to spend part of Legati's mind for the next however long we're doing this is going to be thinking of interesting words to choose for this purpose. He wants to choose a word that will be like really fun and exciting in combination with whatever word this guy chooses.
Okay. I'm
Technically,
gonna have to think of a really
Legati
interesting-
did
if
name
we come
us.
with the same thesaurus book
Yeah.
option here. That's what I want now. We'll obviously put the word vein at the very end of it. So it'll be blank, blank vein.
Lord.
Nice.
Walks forward and through one of the tunnels. Now I can actually pull up my notebook. You're walking through. There is a conveyor belt that is currently hand cranked. You see there are numerous like dragon folks who are kind of cranking the vein, and there are stones and rocks and ores being brought up the mountain past sort of this larger tunnel that reaches out. It goes into this larger dome space that has 4 tunnels, 3 of which are being worked on almost exclusively. The one that you're walking towards, it looks like there's less people coming to this one. And it makes sense because you see that there is like the equivalent of like a pole being put up here where it's like, don't get close. And there is a crack that is about maybe 2.5 feet, maybe 3 feet wide, that goes out for a bit, and it's zigzag. So it's not evenly like you have to squeeze. This is a very spelunky moment, that is giving off soft, cool air through it. You can sort of almost feel air ejecting out. Walking forward. This is the vein. Looks over to Clem. We don't have a name for it yet, but this is what Kuiper got out. This is where we found him.
How narrow?
3.5 to 2.5 to 3.
Ugh.
So, I would recommend is you exhale as much as you can. Don't inhale to make yourself a larger mass. You gotta let a little bit of the air out, not maybe full. Just make yourself look skinny. Look straight. Look to the side. Go sideways, shoulders first. If you freak out, don't. Gotta remember to breathe. So best thing I can tell you is don't.
Can I see the other side?
It does open up about 40 feet through.
You did that on purpose.
I did?
Yep.
You did that on purpose. All right. Arrow will go first, and once I'm 10 feet in, I'm gonna misty step to the other side.
Okay. Roll me a dex save.
Ooh! 19 plus 3, 22.
You grab your equipment, shift it over to your side, get real skinny, kind of straighten up, and it is very much of a dance. And it's funny because it fits well with you, Arrow. On those high seas moments where you have to catch yourself from the boat being shifted from left to right, it's very much of your feet being in awkward positions constantly. So you're like, oh, this is a dance I've done before. Click, 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 click. I have to make my way to the left. You get about 10 feet through. No problem. And flash of color as you eject out on the other side.
Nice. And I'll
going
call through. I can pull if you need. If you get stuck, I'll pull you through.
I'll go last because Phoenix is used to. This is how she met Miles, by going somewhere she wasn't supposed to in a crack.
That's fair. Make you dex save.
Legati, I know this is like a thing for you. Do you want to go next? Or can you be like a mouse or something now?
Yeah, I mean that's I don't want to waste polymorph yet, but I can do alter self. Can decide what you look like, including height, weight, facial features. So I think this is time for unsettlingly slender Legati to emerge.
I'm gonna say you have advantage with this.
I have to take my hat off and like hold it on my chest and everything, but yeah, just very, very slim Legati to get through here.
You were already pretty slim. I think I'm gonna have unsettling nightmares now, but okay.
It's just skin and bones at this point.
Yeah, basically. And it's a dex save or check?
Save with advantage.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't. I have zeros across the board. So, I mean, that's a 10. Even as skinny as I am, that's a 10.
Going through. A part of your it's less of your body and more of your clothes. Now it's a little looser. Gets snagged on one of the rocks, and you kind of reach out to grab it to unsnag yourself. You do get through, but you do incur 3 points of damage, a little bit of slashing as you cut yourself a little bit. You're like,
bitch. Just fix those clothes.
Oh no.
All right, the guy's mad and skinny. He will remain skinny for a while. Yeah, he doesn't lose concentration with 3 damage, fortune.
Mask.
Do you want to go through as the love child, or are you going to go through as something else?
We're going to change it up. I think Mask sees Legati get like super skinny and looks down at their now voluptuous body and is like,
I'm going to tell you right now, that ain't going to fit.
Yeah.
That's why I wear wraps.
and they're gonna go back to what is normal for the group, but like thinner, so they look like super wiry, and then make their way through.
I think you hear Clem go, diets be damned.
They look like a whole different person. Now, that's not a diet. You know that, right?
You saying that through the crack?
Oh, I haven't gone yet. I'm waiting, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you rolled already. I guess
no.
not.
I'm going last to make sure these two get in. Okay.
14.
14. Yeah, you're able to get through, no problem. You shimmy your way around. I think you say that, Phoenix, as Clem is like, on the regular, there's dirt in my eyes. I don't really know if I'm,
Wash your face.
Huh?
Get it out of your eyes.
What?
Never occurred to him before.
Like, I think somebody's
I
been
love this
huffing
guy.
the dust so much. Anyway. I'll go last.
Make me a deck save.
Yeah. Let's hope it's okay. That should be more than plenty. Because I have a +6 plus a rock.
Oh, you're fine.
23.
Not a problem. You squeeze. You kind of catch up to Mask. You're like, hurry up, please.
Just sit there for a second.
Yeah. Don't worry. Take your time. It's all right. Okay. Since you were the first out, Arrow, you've been sort of standing at the other side of this vein, this crack, and it's a bit of a cold chill of wind coming from obviously deeper within. You're currently standing where the crack opens, and there is this sort of naturally formed cavern that continues forward for about, I want to say about 50 feet until it turns a little bit and gets out of your viewpoint. Eventually, everyone
Brought a jacket.
pops off. Making your way through, everyone's able to sort of get out, whether it's magical means or through sheer determination with a little bit of a cut. You guys start to follow the path in front of you. There is 0 light in here. The only illumination you're having is through that crack, which eventually starts to dim. You do need some illumination, even those with dark vision, unless you have something special. Blind sense for you, Arrow. You're in front of you. You're like, I see it to a certain point. I can see up to a certain point where I know somebody's not going to get right to me.
Can I produce flame in my hand?
Yeah, that's right. You can do that.
Yep. It's a cantrip. I could just spam it.
I also have torches if you want to light one of these.
Yeah. Just put our hand out. Light one.
You know how you
Okay.
extinguish some candles? You could put like your hand over it just to like suffocate it.
Or
It's
the
the quite opposite. You're like torch in hand, as well as Phoenix's own well-produced flame, making your way through this sort of turned cavern. It sort of takes a turn to the right. There are moments where you have to duck and kind of crouch down, where like the ceiling goes down, and you have to just like almost crawl a little bit with the torchlight sort of scraping against the actual ceiling. It opens up. Who would be what's our marching order?
Arrow first.
Arrow first.
I'll go at the end.
Okay.
I was gonna say I am pretty neutral as far as who's in front, Legati or Mask.
I'm good at
Mask can be
perception, but I'll
second,
leave the
yeah.
back because
Okay.
Eric can
Legati will
see.
be third.
Arrow, I would like you to make me a perception check.
It's not a disadvantage because we're underground.
That's
I'm
right.
Free. I'm free. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel wind, not only in front of your face, obviously it's cold, and then you get a gush of wind that's kind of like, as your hand is out in front of you, underneath your wrist. You stop and sort of motion to the party as something feels off. It's obviously really dark in here. The light creeps out a little forward for about maybe 5 feet, and then there is nothing. You just see an endless expanse of a cavern. Just the floor just sort of stops. Everyone starts to like poke their heads out. With your roll, which really well, you do see that the cavern continues about 15 feet beyond this open cavern. Just this
Like,
endless abyss as you look down that is hitting you with some cold air. It looks like this room once was like flush and something snapped, and now it's not directly ahead of you. It's like to the side.
do we
15
have-
feet gap.
Do we have rope, and can we tie anything? Because I have my shotline ring. I could just shoot it and secure it and swing across. Or I could probably jump, to be fair, but there's not a whole lot of running space, so I'm going to ixnay that idea.
I think we got plenty of rope, right?
I don't have any more rope. I've used it all.
Oh, Legati magic roped a cart and stuff. Oh, you're gone.
I made a rope. Yeah, I made a bunch of rope at one point. Did that replace Arrow's rope? I think it did.
I think it
when
did.
I
Yeah.
made ropes out of the trees and stuff. It's not great rope, but it's wild hemp rope. So yeah.
Okay, so I do have rope.
Do you
we
see
have at
anything
least
to
one
hook?
50-foot. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So this is the best example. In the map, I've kind of given a bit of a rough draw. For those at home, you're not going to see this. I've given them a description I have. But essentially, it is not fully flushed. It is a little off to the side, and there's a 15-foot gap.
Oh, that sucks.
The other really bad thing about this whole experience is that you guys just crouched. So where Phoenix currently is, you're still crouching, Phoenix.
Okay.
I could get to the other side, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I don't
hate
know
to
what to do
burn-
once I'm up there.
Yeah, I hate to burn polymorph on this obstacle when we know we're heading to something difficult. I mean, if we want to take 10 minutes, I could turn a portion of the wall to wood, carve out that so we can have something really sturdy to tie the rope around, and let it become stone again. So we can make an anchor if we want to spend 10 minutes to do that. So then we have rope. Somebody needs to get the rope to the other side, or somebody teleports over there. We throw the rope to someone, and then we're in the situation where Legati's going to try to get across, and he's going to roll a 1 and going to fall
I mean,
down
if
this
I
hole
shot
or
line it,
something.
I can swing with you. Swing and throw you.
Yeah, but Legati should probably have a rope tied around him at some point once
Yeah.
we try this. Yeah.
You can be the last one off, and we can essentially just pull you.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Yes, I'm pretty light right now, being unsettlingly skinny, Legati. So
I will say, if you ever need to like rearrange, I think that's very simple to do because you guys have all the time in the world. You can like back up, change
Yeah.
the order, so what have you.
two of
so-
us can be very skinny. Just as our way. All right, Legati will start. He's gonna spend 10 minutes with Transmuter, to concentrate on a patch of stone near the lip of this thing.
Okay.
Going to turn it to like a soft wood. Once that's done, we can like carve around it. So there's going to be like a pillar of it. Then I can stop concentration. So that'll be a stone. Basically, I'm going to make a stone bar that we can tie the rope
I see. You're
around.
making it like a hoop ring, a little bit.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's 1 cubic foot, so that's a lot, and then just make it super soft balsa wood. Use a knife to carve around it, then it's stoning.
So you're like when you're
returns
standing,
balsa
you're
wood.
looking at this opening. You can literally just turn to your left and go on this wall, outer wall. I'm gonna make a hoop. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, right
So,
here. Just touch it with my hand and focus for 10 minutes.
Once again, I'm gonna go back to our map here, and I'm gonna say that within 10-minute time, you're able to make a little stone hoop ring right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll take my rope then. Tie it off. Anyone good with tossing this to me once I'm on the other side?
Who's our most proficient thrower?
Because I
What's
presume
this-
it won't teleport with me.
I can use Mage Hand to do it.
Okay.
Actually.
Easy. Then I'll burn my last second level spell slot to get to the other side. Misty Step.
Okay, arrow. Mage hand comes in.
Mage Hand, invisible telekinetic Mage Hand can go 30 feet, so bring the rope over there.
Is there an anchor over here, or am I just gonna have to brace myself?
You're gonna have to brace yourself.
You see anything over there? Any good anchors or?
You know what? How about this? To not make it fully of like a one and done thing, roll me a perception check.
Ooh, that was another dirty 20 actually. I rolled another 18.
All right, I'm gonna stick by my word saying that there are no anchors, but there is like stony outcroppings where your feet are, so you can literally like press your legs against something to give yourself a better leverage.
Perfect. I will do exactly that.
I'll say that you have to move back a
Oh.
little bit to get that done.
Yeah. I'll like wrap it around like my waist and then also my arm to give me like extra grip. And then, if one of them falls, I'll fall with them. And we'll just be dangling over this chasm together.
Yeah.
Sounds smart, yeah.
Who's gonna go first?
I'm gonna let the two skinnies go, and I'll hold in case I gotta catch somebody and jump.
I mean, I'm willing to go. I think I'm the most likely to fail. But
You want me to help you?
well, I mean, probably what I'll do is I'll take my 15-foot length of rope, I'm tying that securely around myself, making a harness, looping it over the other rope to not rely on my own strength to do this.
That's funny.
Because I'm going to be bad at this.
You and me both, Legati.
What check is it what's the best way to do this? Hand over hand? Like Legati has a -1 to strength and a flat 0 to dex. So
if you are simply just climbing the rope and using a rope as sort of like leverage swing, that's strength based. That's athletics.
okay.
Could I swing with one of them on me, like carrying one of them and just swing them to the other side? Because I feel like she's probably got that. Or no,
You
like
might
they're
need
too
to describe
heavy.
to me what you're trying to do. Like you said, you're trying to swing them, and in what fashion or way?
Like just carrying them, and like if I fuck up, I'm gonna use my shot line ring to like stab into the thing.
I mean, that definitely is a possibility. You can do one of them. That will definitely be a strength-based thing for you as well, because now not only are you trying to carry more weight, but you're also trying to not. Your hand strength has to be strong enough to hold the rope.
Better question.
And then so essentially, instead of disadvantage, you just have a straight roll because arrow is helping you.
Maybe just that.
So
Yeah, I mean, I can go and use my luck stone to give myself advantage on this. It's recharged, so I can do that, and I'll roll 2, and so we'll see what happens. And I do have rope tied around me and looped around this rope, so I'm hoping that one fail is not instant death. How deep is this pit?
you don't see
Falls
the
into
bottom.
darkness? Okay,
Yeah.
Oh
great.
shit.
No bottom, maybe. Maybe I'll luck out.
I mean, I do have that whole falling thing, but hold on.
To the Underdark with us.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm gonna pull a BG3.
So I'm gonna say this: you can go ahead and roll an athletics check because arrow has the other side of the rope and is making it taut. You have advantage.
Okay. Even without my stone, I have advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing to do then, right, guys?
Just
Go
holding.
for it.
Yeah.
If you fall, I'll fall with you.
Okay. As much as like I'm putting down anything that's the weight that my mage hand could carry of
Nice.
my gear,
Yeah.
I'm
10
gonna leave
pounds.
on this side, and then I'm just gonna slowly be like, I'll get it once I'm over there. But I'm as light as possible, and I'm skinny from Alter Self, and I give myself longer arms to loop around the rope.
I know the
Alter
DC
Self
for
can't
this.
give me any statistical advantage, but
I know
it
the
helps
DC
me
for this.
feel better.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know the DC for this. I'll lower the DC by 1.
Okay, great.
We take
All
it.
right,
We take it.
we're-
I could technically catch you, but we'll see.
Yeah, we have multiple contingencies just in case.
yes. Okay. Christ.
Uh-oh.
I rolled
Am I
2
catching?
8s. I rolled 2 8s, and I have a -1 to athletics. So that's a 7.
Taut rope. Legati grabs it, gets about 5 feet, and goes, "This is going."
Son of
Hand
a bitch.
misses. Oh, and you start to fall.
Well, he's tied to the other
He
rope,
is.
right? So wouldn't I be the one to catch him, essentially?
Honestly, yeah. I would ask now. I'm gonna ask Arrow. How long was the taut of rope for you, Legati? Like, what is it like? Is the full 50 feet length, or is it?
No,
like,
I the one I tied, I have a 15-foot and a 35-foot. So
Oh,
the
so
15-foot
It's
I used to
shorter.
make a harness around myself and then looped over it. So I don't fall very far.
You fall
Yeah.
10 feet. You just spend 5 feet
Yeah.
of that rope just to tie and do
Yeah.
the whole looping. So, and Arrow, roll me a strength save.
Great.
Terribly sorry.
Natural 20 plus
Natural 20.
5.
All right.
You kind of like wrap it around your hand. You're like, you actually hear the stone. So you succeed. I'm going to roll for the stone to see how well it's doing. It's with a natural 20, it's not going to crack underneath your feet. But if this happens multiple times, this may not work. There's a little bit of a hairline crack on the stone
None
where
of
your
my
feet
business.
are. But you got it.
Does
Yes,
Arrow
I do.
know that there's a hairline crack, or is this the camera sees and we don't?
I'll say the camera sees this and we don't know yet.
Okay.
I think
Do we see it?
no, the camera sees it.
Shit.
I'm gonna say this much because you are more worried about Legati falling that you're not looking down at your feet.
Yeah.
Not losing anyone else. Keep
10
coming.
feet down, you look at nothing but pure darkness. Legati, you're like, oh, hanging.
How do I get up? I can try to athletics
Get
climb
it.
the rope and fail again.
Can your mage hand lift your belt buckle? Like lift you by
No.
your
My mage hand
belt?
can lift 5 pounds, I think, is what mage hand can
10
lift.
pounds.
I could do something, but it would hurt you. So I would rather not.
He can't just pull him up? No? Okay.
No,
it's
'cause I'm
such a
holding
waste
the-
of polymorph
got you.
to get myself out of this situation.
Arrow's the other anchor, so you can try it. You can try to roll and see what happens. This might where your luckstone might come in clutch.
All right, let's do that. I'm trying to climb back up the rope that I tied. I will use my cursed luckstone to give myself advantage on my athletics check.
Worst case scenario, if you're within 15 feet, I can use lightning lure and drag your ass.
If I have to make myself into a bird, I can, but it's such a waste of polymorph.
Legati's literally right here.
Yeah. All right. Athletics check with advantage, and then I'm getting cursed on my next 2 skill check. That's a 12 minus 1 is an 11.
That's another failure on the rock for Arrow. As more weight, you start to go up and slip back down. Arrow, you fear. Once again, Legati, you're still hanging on. Well,
right,
let's look
all
at the
right.
rest of the party. Does the other party side of the party have anything else they'd like to do?
So he's on Arrow's side or our side with
If you look at the map,
I'm
he's
in the
currently
middle.
in the middle.
Okay,
I'm probably gonna. God.
he's like suspended in between the 2 ropes in the middle.
Someday I'm gonna be able to polymorph a fucking enemy into something, and it's gonna be cool. But today is not that day.
So
I could give you 2d8 lightning damage and
before
pull you
hold
to
on,
me.
before we start to escalate everything, let's
Yeah.
answer a few things before we get too crazy here. So, question that you had,
Be right back.
Mask, is that there is a rope tied between this this stone hoop, and that Arrow currently is holding. Arrow's currently holding it taut. So Arrow is the other side of the anchor.
So
So we have
Legati-
like this kind of going on.
A little bit like this, yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'll say with a natural 20, it's less of this and it's more taut. Arrow's putting a lot of strength behind this. The other thing of note is that Legati made a loop around this rope and around themselves, so they are currently dangling 10 feet down below.
Right. So our side's kind of like this as we're like Arrow is pulling this way.
I wouldn't even think about the whole, just taut, and there's Legati dangling
like
10 feet down.
dangling down below. Okay.
Yeah.
Mask is going to turn themselves as small as possible.
Okay.
Like Legati said, there are no advantages really, but like we're going full on child hobbit level of as small as I can get.
Sure, you're going straight gnome.
No, yeah. I'm a little guy now.
2 foot tall gnome. I will say generally because Arrow is giving advantage. Because Arrow, you're already kind of holding the weight of Legati, even in the skinny state. I will say that you will still have that. There will be a -1 to the DC for you, Mask. However, that advantage is now gone.
I was gonna ask Phoenix to throw me.
Oh.
Or you could sit in my bag if you're not too heavy.
Well, I wanted to help. So, like,
Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking of getting back over to Arrow's side so that there's 2 to pull and, like, getting back to my, changing again. But, like, getting over so Arrow can have a second set to help just, like, fully yank and get Legati.
If you want to go down that route, I'll tell you the skill check and what it would be. That would be a strength check because it has to chuck you. If you want to be thrown, it's a strength thing to you be thrown.
Strength for me or strength for Phoenix?
For Phoenix.
Okay, because I'm betting Phoenix strength is way better than mine. I have
Be
a
a plus
-1.
3, but
Yeah. So you have a gnome going,
I'm like, can I use athletics? Because that's nicer.
It would be athletics, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a +5 with a rock +6.
Okay. If you want to try that, you can, and that means no roll necessary on arrow side, or like there's no damage done to the rocks. Legati, you're just still hanging out there, so you're kind of no need to make any rolls.
We'll try it. Worst case, I'm gonna have to shot ring their ass back up here. Okay.
Let's go.
We're gonna go full track runner.
So I'm gonna move.
We're gonna go shot put. You said this dice did well. I'm hoping it holds up.
Did well for me.
It did do well for me. +5, +1. 18 plus 6.
Very cool.
I'm trying to aim her so I don't accidentally hit arrow in the head, or aim them in the so I don't hit them in the head. Just hope.
Mass, you get tossed onto the side. It's an awkward throw because you have to throw at an angle. So I think what ends up happening, Mass,
spiral you
is Mass, roll me a deck save.
I thought that would be coming up. Okay. Dex is better. Okay. 11.
11. All right. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you get thrown, and it's very awkward to like plant your feet. You're so small, and you end up smacking against the left side of this wall. Just
sorry.
Crack and land right at the feet of Arrow. And now 2 people are finally across, and Legati. So Arrow, I'm asking you like crawl underneath Arrow, no problem.
Well done.
Well.
Told you could be a gnome or something, and I could have just thrown you. Gnome,
I'll
gnome
remember
link
that
chain.
for next time.
Don't worry, Legati, take your time.
Phoenix, what are you doing?
I mean, I thought they were gonna get him up first.
Oh, okay. You want to do that?
We can't, because he's on a separate rope from us.
Okay.
Right.
I
So
can't
I
run
figured-
in step of the wind, right?
You can do step of the wind and then run.
Okay.
But what are you trying to do?
I'm
with
gonna
step of the
like
wind?
back up though, because I'm right at the edge. To do
All
that
right.
would be stupid.
Yeah, you can only get like a 15 foot feet run.
And what check is it with step of the wind, or can I just make it?
It would be very low DC because what step of the wind does that it doubles your jump distance or something. It does something your distance. So roll me an acrobatics check, because this very much is less of power and more of you're gonna have to parkour your way off of this side of the wall to angle the jump.
Acrobatics, I'm proficient in. Plus a rock.
You have to angle yourself in
My
a
little
direction.
baby dice.
In a direction.
Wasn't that great? But I still think with buffs it's fine. 15 plus 6 is 21, plus a rock is 22.
Phoenix, you
With a key point. I gotta mark a key point.
you kick off the left side of the wall,
There we go.
push as much as weight you can, kick off the right side, and that's where a lot of the weight goes into, and you fly off the other side. The palm of your left hand cracks against the wall, and you are able to make it to the other side.
Just facing you guys. Hi.
You made it!
I would like a warning from next time, the both of you flying at me.
You're like, I'm holding a rope. You have to like move it on the side, just to
Just
give them weight, and
a
Legati, you
heads
just
up would have been
off
nice.
for the ride.
I did give you a heads up for them, not for me. But I just pat you on the shoulder. You're used to catching me anyway. Are we gonna just try and pull Legati up now?
We can't.
I think I just gotta burn.
I mean, I can shot line
yeah.
ring you. Hold on.
Oh, or
Does that
that.
do damage?
What's the damage?
Yeah,
I don't
think
wanna
that's the
stab
idea,
him.
Right? It would stab me.
Well, there's a wrap shot. Hold on.
Alternatively, hold on, idea. If you use, I don't know if this is how it works, but if you can like jab your shotline ring to the other side, can Logati use it as like a tightrope?
That's
That
what I
he
was
now has,
thinking,
like,
instead of aiming
Just
for
gonna
Legati,
fail that roll then.
No, well,
Gonna
look
fail.
at it.
Harness. So like,
I
you
have
can
what
make
thinking of the like
forward.
the
I-
you're
instead of
essentially, like, you
you have
attacking,
like
have a-
one above and one
Oh,
below,
oh,
and
I
you're
see what
like
you're saying.
Yeah.
shuffling.
can I
Yeah.
just use the wrap shot though? Because it says I can fire the ring and wrappings go onto a creature within 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
He could choose to fail the save and,
And he
be
becomes
restrained.
grappled.
Yeah, but I can't pull him up from
No,
there.
because not only does the ring eject, but
Oh, I
also
go
the
with it.
fabric.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's like Spider-Man goo.
Yeah,
The
but I also
sword.
have pull line, and that one does do damage, but
The
it
thing you're
pulls
looking
me
for
towards it.
is pull line. You need to either stab. Also, full disclosure: the next check that Legati does, the next 2 checks are at disadvantage.
All right,
I'm
I am
very
going
surface.
to polymorph Like, I
said,
appreciate
"Fuck this."
the thinking, but I don't want to waste any more time down here. I am going to become an owl.
Do you? Well, I
Become
mean,
an
full
owl.
disclosure for you, Nick, because I know you really want that to work. Do you rather take the damage from the shotline ring and get pulled?
Hold on, let me read
No,
how much-
because damage is also bad for me. I would I'm good being an owl because I'll be an owl for an hour, and it's a useful thing to be in caves. As we're continuing forward, and I can just go grab my stuff as an owl. I'll grab my things that my mage hand was gonna get, fly back and forth a couple times, and I'm an owl for the next hour. We'll leave this rope here until we come back for it. But
Arrow, you're no longer holding onto the. You could let go. You can honestly at this point.
I'll like tie it loosely around like one of the outcroppings around my feet so that like it doesn't fall into the chasm.
Yeah, you find a place that was not a good hook for weight. You just find a good hook that is able to keep it aloft.
Yeah.
All right.
And let me go first as an owl because I got good.
You're gonna be a canary in a cave?
Similar to that, yeah. I'll go first. I'll hover silently in the dark ahead of people and use my 120-foot dark vision and advantage on all my senses. Scope
I also
stuff.
got 120 foot.
All right, cool.
So
Dry out.
we'll have it like this now. Legati leading the way as now a formed owl. Roll me a perception check.
have,
Would
like,
this
a plus
rely on
5?
hearing or sight, I assume?
Yes, it would.
All right, then I have advantage.
What was your question, Phoenix?
No, I think they have something crazy like a +5 or a +3 to
Well,
it.
your video is very laggy.
Yours was doing it for me.
Oh, weird.
It's probably your internet.
Man,
Or
worry,
Discord.
guys. What was that?
My advantage? Yeah, my advantages and disadvantages have been crazy because earlier I rolled 2 8s. Now I've rolled 2 17s. So that is a non-natural 20 with perception.
You're gonna take some levels in Clockwork Sorcerer to get rid of all disadvantages and advantages.
Well, I did attune to the cat belt. So
You did.
when I'm not an owl, I can use that. I did that during while we were taking our long rest. So
Oh, very cool.
I can cancel stuff out. Yeah.
That's true. You do need some of the cat, but that's very true.
Yeah.
You are able to fly over. It's a bit of a trek. You would know in your owl form that it about 70 feet or so through the sort of cavern as it continues forward, is that it stops, and there is a break in the floor as it goes down. You're not a great owl, you're not a giant owl, you're just a normal owl. I think you could fit no problem, but you would recognize that the rest of the party needs to squeeze down there. It goes to a point where you cannot see because it curves. Like if you're looking down, it curves forward. And 120 feet that you could see in the darkness with a bit of the light from Phoenix and the torchlight from Arrow, it curves down into smooth stone. There's a spelunky moment, and then you fall, and then there's a slide.
I hope it's not like the water thing where it caved in behind us and then we had to go river rafting.
Yeah.
Owl Legati will like hover where the like obvious challenge is going to be, hover or perch, and wait for the other people to come along. And I don't have human intelligence right now, so I'm gonna look to them for guidance. And if they say go ahead, then I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, I'll like hover my torchlight over the cavern. I'm like, I'll look up to the owl. Think you can fit down there?
Yep, Legati goes. Legati Owl goes. Owl Gotti goes.
Algati.
Gotti.
Algati goes down. It's like maybe 30 feet in that sort of real squeezed moment, and then it opens up. You're able to open the wings where the slide is. And there's sort of a larger space where you actually get some airborne moment. And it slides down. You start to follow this sort of narrowed cavern for about 35 to 40 feet. So it's not that far, but it does go down. There's a bit of a moment where like in the middle of it, it like goes straight down and like almost like a lip. And then it opens up to where there's like some underground growth or moss. Roll me another perception check. This is you not even out yet. This is you can just see the growth.
That is a 15.
15. It is cold in this section. Not cold enough to like see your breath or anything, but it's like chilly. And the great thing about being an owl is I've learned about this. They're silent when they fly.
Yeah.
It's very quiet. Just, don't catch any tension for this. You'll have to make an action or decide what you like to do. But as you start to peek your way out, sort of flying a little bit, hovering, you, with a 15, notice that there is some movement in some of the rocky outcroppings. It is... Let me show you.
I don't trust the moss.
Just don't lick it. And you'll be
You
fine.
are entering from this angle.
Mm-hmm.
You see there was some movement happening here. You just didn't catch what it was. You just saw movement, though.
Okay. And any of the trail I just came on, would that have injured me or my friends if I had traversed it in human form?
There is I think you understand that there's a possibility that the human formed figures behind you, they could probably get here safely.
Mm-hmm.
If their feet or arms accidentally like kicked on one of the rocks, they would go for a tumble, and they'd probably get a little hurt. So there is a check involved, just not a high one.
Yeah, that's their problem then.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem is that if they fail spectacularly, they could get ejected, hit a wall, and there is a bottomless cavern to the right that you do see. That just...
I'm trying to think. Yeah, if I went back and became Legati and described this, would it change your behavior at all? Maybe you would go down this cautiously. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I'm also
cautious anyway.
Yeah. But I don't want to go back up as Legati because then I'm going to fail the rolls that I would have to make coming down here and I'm going to get hurt. So I think I'm just going to hang out. Like, I'm going to go as far back up the tunnel as I need to. And I'm going to make some very calm, encouraging owl hoots so that my friends can hear. I am not an owl being attacked. I am an owl like, this is chill. Come along. There's food here, or whatever owls do to talk to other owls. Yeah. Then I'm just going to fly around supervising. I'm going to fly up high enough and like see if I can see what was making that motion, but otherwise other people can just come join me.
So I kept on alluding that I'm going to have you make a check depending on what your action would be. So now I'm going to ask you to make me a stealth check.
Yep.
I have a thought, but I'm going to hold it for later and see if it pans out.
That's a 17.
17. You know what? I haven't done this activity in a while. I'm going to show you what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I'm still going to keep the 15 perception that you did last time. You do see there are two of these. At least that's what you could perceive. There are two of these. And something with Roll20 that you can do is show to players.
Ooh.
Oh.
They're
That's
horrible.
something Arrow's going to love. He's going to think that's cool as hell.
It is long ram-horned sheep or ram, sort of like this puffy body. So there must be flesh behind it, but like even the paws don't look like ram hoofs. It almost like a tiger or a lion. And their body stops in terms of flesh here and then just becomes straight skeletal. There is something still pinkish with the hue of the tongue. So there does seem to be like, it's part of the makeup of this creature. Sockets where the eyes are, and it's very so slightly glinting is just a soft gray.
All right. Legati is committing it to his owl memory so that if he needs to describe it in detail as a person, he can do that.
Okay.
And I'm just soaring silently in the dark and keeping an eye on them.
I will say for the final little challenge here before we end today's session, the rest of the party hears the owl cry, a little bit of an encouragement of, I'm comfortable enough to hoot at you. Come on down. Although, Arrow, you are aware of with 120 feet of dark vision, you know that It's a squeeze, and then it's a slide.
Here we go again. Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's left
Flipped
us.
as an owl.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
No worries.
sorry, let me get
And we're back.
But yeah. Here we go again. And he'll briefly describe it to the friends and then take off his pack and start doing it.
Roll me another deck save. This one with advantage because not only with your own vision, but you'll also feel a bit. There's less of a hesitancy and concern that there's something dangerous because you just heard a good hoot.
Good hoot.
Good hoot.
Good hoot.
Yes.
Bad roll. You said Dex?
With advantage, yes.
With advantage is a 9.
Okay.
Good boy.
Hey, it could have been a 4. My first roll was a natural 1.
Everyone sees Arrow go. You got it. Click, click, click. Find yourself stuck at one of the, like, there's a bit of a sort of a pointed outcropping. And you're like, it's underneath my underarm. And you have to move your arm. And then, unfortunately, the process of letting go of one of the ledges and having to help your other arm is just enough where the weight takes you and you hit it. You don't fail spectacularly. That is reference to rolling a 2 or a 1. So instead, you get sort of knocked around a little bit, and you take 4 points of piercing damage as you kind of get cut, or I should say slashing as you kind of get cut along the way down. But you hit the slide, get bumped, nearly hitting your forehead. If anyone's ever seen those water slides of like those immediate drops, you know,
Lord.
merely hitting your forehead, hitting down the slide as you. Legati, you hear more movement as that the sound of Arrow careening down here has gotten their attention.
I was also cursing at every point in that endeavor, getting caught, curse, moving, curse, the full way down.
I didn't hoot make a bunch of noise. I hooted that it's okay to come down here.
There's a special hoot you should understand by now.
We need to develop a hoot code. Legati's going to remember
Oh, great.
that.
Now we got
Morse code
plans,
via hoots.
letter plans, and now we got hoot code.
So they are currently on alert. Another fail like that, we're going to go straight into combat.
Nope.
But if it's
Great.
success, then they're just going to be still on alert. Who'd like to go next?
Phoenix.
Yeah, I know. I'm going. I'm gonna bring out different dice though. I don't feel confident. I like that baby
lay on the
dice.
ground at the end before crawling out of the way to make sure I don't get landed on.
Not that heavy.
Are you down there?
Yeah, I know. You good?
I made it.
Just look down. You don't look like it
Gracious,
was fun time. You said Dex?
Deck save.
I think that's a +6. Hold up. I have some crazy
I'm
save.
just going to go
in it.
roll damage just in case.
Thanks, ass. Look at the child is in there. Yeah, +6,
Vote of
+1.
confidence.
What was the total?
I haven't rolled anything yet. I'm seeing what my modifiers are. I'm like, where'd it go? No, I think I'm okay unless you made it crazy high. 22.
22. No, you're fine. Yeah. Monk, you know, this is a perfect place for a monk. You know,
This is
They're
where I belong.
very dexterous. You kind of put your foot out when you're sliding to give yourself a control of the momentum as you land safely, slide around. You see Arrow moving their way up as you kind of like crawl along the side, ready for Mask to take their jump as well.
Just have to catch it. We both tumble.
Mask, make me a deck save.
Okay, I'm still little. I'm still living my best tiny guy life. I'm short kinging it up. 18 plus 1. 19.
19. Yeah, I mean, being little helps out. The way that we're going to end today's session is they are aware something's here, you know, and you all can hear kind of like this, like strange, and there's like a guttural, like sub sound underneath it that kind of flows with their baws, and they are aware something's here. So there's no sneak around. There's no nothing. It's not like you got underneath the radar, but you haven't displayed themselves, and neither have they. So now we'll have a decision of what we're going to do next time. So thank you so much for for visiting us right now. And we will check you guys next time for Trials of VinTear. Bye.